Okay, I'm 8 Cups Coffee. You're in the gaming lounge. We're going to play a game called Beautiful Kingdom. This is an RPG Maker game. It's made by Adam Wilson. It was created in RPG Maker MZ. Game assets and music by RPG Maker MZ. Except for the first one. The first one was actually made by me. The first song for the intro. But on the itch.io game, you're not going to hear my music. But this game was, in fact, made by me. So I made this a couple of years ago, and I'm just now thinking maybe I should do a Let's Play of it, because I've had some people online playing the game and saying they're a little trapped in certain areas, and there's been some glitches. So I thought maybe a playthrough would be helpful to those people. Now, Beautiful Kingdom is set in a fictitious world. Oh. So we're just going to continue from where we last left off. I said that you should put dashing on. So it's really easy to put dashing on, actually. You just go into options and it says always dash. And you should, to actually play the game, you should have dashing on, because I did do some puzzles that require you to have some speed to them. And this was, in fact, my first foray into game design. And I really like RPG Maker as an engine. It actually gave me a lot of freedom to be able to build something and to tell a story. There is something like a button on this statue. Should I press it? Yes. The ground starts to shake and you hear a large crack. What's going on? I don't understand. Where am I? I feel different. Who are you? I was just about to ask the same thing. I didn't know those things could do that. Do what? Have people in them. The ground shakes and lava is beginning to pour in faster. We'll have more time to talk outside. Right now, this place isn't safe. Follow me. So as you can see, I tried to make Ava come out in stasis. And we will find out more about Ava in the coming future. I can try to activate the chamber from here. Yes, whatever you say. Save them. No, we don't have time. Yes, whatever you say. So out of the chamber pops 2 goblins. And Ava has magical abilities from her rage. So she's kind of like the magic class of the game. The nice thing about RPG Maker is that it actually makes a lot of the system for you in terms of the attack and the leveling up and all of these, and the classes of people. And I didn't want to screw around with that too much. I just wanted to kind of explore with this game what the actual like the runtime package, the actual package the game comes with, is going to offer you. And this was the theory behind this game, was what kind of game can I make with just what I'm given from RPG Maker. I didn't do any extra plugins. I didn't do any extra sounds or anything like that. This is a true game of what you get with RPG Maker and what you can accomplish with just the coding that you can do in RPG Maker. And there's nothing, no outside from what you first download. And this is an original story by me, original concept by me, using what RPG Maker gives you. What were those things? There's no time to explain now. We have to leave. Wow, we just made it out of there. So much of this place has changed. This all feels like a distant memory. Who are you? My name is Ava. My parents wanted a better life for me during the war. and something about most people wasting their 20s. I guess I agree with them, but waking up to this is not what I had in mind. Magistrate must have collapsed. Magistrate? Bio-loyalists against all social welfare. They were at war with the one mob technologists. My parents didn't think the future was very bright. I doubt many people knew about this compound. So much of this place has changed. This all feels like a distant memory. Who are you? My name is Ava. Okay, wait a second. Where will you go? I don't know. I doubt anything I ever knew matters. You can stay with me until you find your way. I would like that. I have no idea what or who I am now. Thank you. There is writing here, perhaps a way out, but it looks ancient. Who has the gift may pass, is written in the stone. I think something is happening in the mountain. It looks like they're coming apart. The pathway closed behind us. There's no going back, only forward to new things, whatever they may be. So this part of the game I actually completely changed. How you originally started in the game was that you would be in a city and you would be looking around in the city. And you would eventually have to puzzle solve your way out of the city and into the rest of the bigger map. I felt like it wasn't getting into the action of the game too much, and I really felt like I had to change the game so that there would be an action component to it. That it needed to draw you in a little bit. And Ava, I need you to stay tight against me. We can be hit by these bugs. So I just took Ava out, and then you can kind of navigate through this one. Sneak up on fire demons, attack, destroy them. So, my mindset here was I wanted to show people a game that was possible with RPG Maker. And I wanted it to be exciting, so I got the exciting music in the background. But I also wanted a really multifunctional RPG. So I figure, you know, when most people, they jump onto a game, if they're going to do an RPG Maker game, that, you know, you're really not going to get a lot of attention. You know, you're going to get somebody to play it for a couple seconds. And I wanted to make sure that there was something interesting to pull the players in at the very beginning. You know, if this is something that you were working on a game just with the RTP, you'd be able to see what it kind of was capable of. You know, the mapping with the parallax mapping. As I developed the game in RPG Maker, obviously, you start to ask yourself questions of like, how can I do this? How can I make something different? And I kind of came across this way of 2D side-scrolling in the maps. Which allowed for more of just more dynamics in terms of the map making. You know, the maps they don't have to be one-dimensional. Like for a long time, they were fairly one-dimensional. So this was kind of me showing off what the maps are capable of. Like in this front section's hard, you know. I did make it hard. So you just, as you go here, you know, you might get frustrated, but at least if you're pressing buttons, you're gonna find something, right? And you're gonna be able to jump. You know, if you're like, oh, well, what do I do? What do I do? At least if you're going to the edge. We've all played Zelda in our lives. We know you can go to a ledge or something, you know. So it's not rocket science here. Darnik, I need to know what some things. I was killing those creatures with fire from my mind. I figured this was a dream, but now... Ava, we need to find somewhere to rest. I only found you when I was searching for a way out. You have what we call the gift. I'll admit, I haven't seen people able to burn goblins though. So those were goblins? They looked almost human. Goblins and orcs. I've come across them before with my uncle. They are driven to the curse. They drag away anyone they can find. Goblins, my thoughts can set things on fire. I used to worry about the color of my shoes. Life sure is strange. Main quest activated. Game quest activated. Access journal quest for hints in your menu bar under items. Heading quest journal. Okay, so when you go into your inventory, you'll see that there is a quest journal here. There's the main quest. It's going to tell you what to do next. There's the game quest. When I made this game, the original scope of the game was going to be a very simple game where it was an RPG with the existing elements. You're going to go fight 4 dragons, which will allow you to get the key for the main castle. Then you're going to go in the main castle, fight some enemies, and you're going to fight the main enemy, Kutro. And that was going to be it. That was going to be the game. And you were going to stop the apocalypse of the world happening. I did that, and then I said, okay, I'm going to make a side quest. And the side quest became the main quest. And it was the main story of Volnuk, the main story of Darnik and Ava, and the next character we're going to meet is Nally. So I really took, you know, painstaking time to make sure that there was this main quest journal there for everybody, and you could move step by step to go through. It's also explained with the characters. There's markers in the map of where you should go, and even in the beginning, just making sure that you do get Nally, making sure that you go through the game, and then widening it up a bit. I wanted it to be a really open world for you to explore, but also being a world that you could do the main quest itself too. So we're just going to carry on with the main quest. See, it will not let you go. You are told to go to City. So the main original of the game would actually let you go to this town. I believe it's called Albert. Yes. This was the original of the game. And I had changed the game. And you just find her cat. She asks you to find her cat. You found him, thank you. You're no longer a cat. And Darnik learns Scratch. And you get 3 skill points to spend. Talk to this guy. My sister still plays outside. Please, sir, my father's blacksmith. His name is Valak. We're from Snowshoeland. And we were here looking for spices. The curse came so fast. Please find them. I'll see what I can do to help. He's not the hero of Saresta, only descendant can be the hero. You're on my mind. You regret coming here, hero. I will find you, Darnik. I will pay you. The demons cursed the castle. Thomas was right. I must try to escape, so this is valid. I'm not strong enough to fight these orcs. Alone, I must go. So you can choose to go, or you can choose to try to fight the orcs. If you touch the orcs here, they'll kill you. So it's just another level, like, level design. Thank you for saving me from the demon. I don't have much, but I can have this. Choose the king's next 3 no skill points. Tosses you out. And if you want to risk it, okay. Gotta see. Game over. Okay. Hope my father's alright. Now, with the mission here is just to find her dad. And if you talk to this guy, he has some information. We're heading to the castle for more supplies in the morning, but you're welcome to rest your night. Castle's cursed. Castle is only supply chain for miles. My family and I must leave town, but without a sword, we will surely die. Will you help us? Yes. My name is Valak, blessing my sword by the 3 rivers. If he is still there, he may be able to give it back. Head north. Okay, so it does give you the quest. If you go north, you find Kat's father. Hello, I'm Valak. Everyone from the castle is left. I plan to go back before my daughter arrives. Your daughter is at the castle. She must have come a day early. Please tell her not to enter the castle and leave here. Your father escaped and is at the Tri-River. Amazing, thank you so much. You can have this sword he gave me for my travels. It has been blessed in the Tri-River. I will go to my father. You have the Tri-River sword. Perfect. Okay. And then go back here. I'm so happy you found my sword. Thank you. You no longer have a Tri-River sword. Please take this antidote for your troubles. See your antidote. Leave me skill points this way. So there's a lot of little puzzles and little things there. If you go, some of these quest lines, they do have multiple things that you can go. It's almost like a Fallout thing, Skyrim. You know, we're at the end of it all, you probably get a bit right on. These are some of my favorite in the game, were the old towers. Now these towers were put here by the Hey, remember these? I used to smash them when I was a kid to get the gold that was inside. In here. Other counts. These towers I really like building. I tried to get the feel of climbing. And the fact that they were ancient and they had moss growing on them and rubble all around them. There's holes. you'd have to do a big jump. Wanted to make them look like they were breaking down and rough. It looks like a beast from another world. Died here a long time ago. I'm really not supposed to be in these towers. More crystals. Magic one. Just bones. It's fun coming back to this game after having made it. It's probably been about 2 years now, if not maybe 3. Since I initially made the game. And then I had a playthrough. And it was getting some traction on itch. When I first put it on itch, I honestly thought I'd get like maybe 1 view, if I was lucky. And the game actually surprised me. It surprised me. It did like almost 3,000 people looked at it. So it was pretty in my mind it was a success. It was a hobby project, and I think I did put a lot of time into making it fun. So, like, I mean, it is a free game. I didn't charge any money for it. And, you know, I tried to harken back to, like, old RPG games like Zelda and Dragon Warrior. I don't know if anybody played that game. So we're in Singing Around. I'm gonna equip them to Legend 1. So this is a Wanderer. Now basically who these people are is people who have placed themselves into stasis with their mind. All these wild creatures, what was that thing? My uncle told me stories of the Wanderers from the caves. I'd never seen them before today. They kind of remind me of, oh never mind. It was just a thought. It dropped something. You found a key. It's a key. Maybe it's from the other house in town. Main quest update. So yeah, they were they're people that are still attached to the one mob technology. They basically volunteered to the man becomes the machine in this story. So there's a certain part of people that decided that they wanted to live life in the machine. And the machine kicks some of them out because the machine's getting old. And these are the Wanderers. So they're almost like zombies, but they're not really fully zombies. And the goblins are people too. But they're people who were of the bio-loyalists. And the bio-loyalists believed in genetic engineering. And that's where we get Ava's parents. They were part of the bio-loyalist movement. And they put Ava into a stasis chamber, but they gave her an amulet, a family heirloom. And we learned that precious metals filter out the toxins that make people into the goblins. The glory and life of Shran's wife. So Shran's an interesting character. We'll see. Okay, so here's a little bit of the lore we get. Here marks the end of the technological revolution. We have achieved the singularity, and all form of thought are now one with the hive. The blending of man and machine is achieved, and no longer do we need our biological function. We are one with technology. Form, function, all grow to serve the singularity. Today we live in peace. Our energy crystals sustain us. Long live the technology. So what we see is we see a bunch of these crystals now, and then the technology landscape. What I was going for here is that the Wanderers are, as a result of these crystals, are breaking down in the world from people smashing them. And there was a war to stop the bio-loyalists, and their numbers were so small that the Wanderers just started not caring about them. And now this is thousands of years in the future, and there's becoming a problem. Hello, I'm Nally. What are you doing in this creepy place? I'm looking for treasure. Have you found any? The only treasure in there is death. The place is swarming with wanderers and orcs. Ah, so there must be a lot of gold. The orcs like gold. Something about the wife of Shran, whoever that is. What do you know about the wife of Shran? I can tell you more, but first I need help getting to the town of Taylor. We can speak more at the end. This place is a little creepy. So there's different stores like this. There's this little store here. You can go in and talk to this guy. Go in to buy something. Or to sell things you like. Magic water is pretty helpful. I don't know if anybody uses the battle axe. He's convulsing. What's happening to Darnik? What happened here? I don't feel right. Tell him about your sister, Darnik. Tell him about how you couldn't save her. No, it wasn't my fault. She was too young to understand. I was too young. Your sister? What sister? Darnik. He's convulsing. What happened to Darnik? Help, please, Darnik. My legs. I can't move my legs. Don't leave me alone. Here in the dark. It looks like Darnik has the curse. You have to fight it, Darnik. It's only for a moment, Julia. I'll be back with my uncle and some water. It will only be a moment. Don't leave me, Darnik. Don't go. So now this little thing is a flashback to when Darnik was younger. The cave-in happened so fast. I can't get the stones off her leg. Maybe if I can find something to get rid of these stones, I can find someone to help. I can use the hammer to break some of the rubble. Don't worry, Julia, I'll get you out. Darnik, where's your sister? You left her alone. Where is she, Darnik? She's stuck in the cave, Uncle. She must have broke her leg. Come quickly. Julia, I have our uncle. Please hold on, Julia. How could you leave her alone? The goblins, Darnik. The orcs. Fight it, Darnik. It's not real. Help! Please don't let me die alone. Julia! This was just a fake out. Nothing happened. You have to find her a couple of times. Darnik! Where's Julia? How could you leave her alone? Darnik, where is she? This isn't right. This is not how it happened. Fight, Darnik. Fight the mind control. Where did she go? Not again. I can't lose you again. Julia, you're safe. But Julia wasn't there. We looked for days in the cave, and there wasn't even a trace of her to be found. She's safe, Darnik. Everything is okay. Don't worry about what I said. We'll get that leg looked after, Julia. No, Uncle. She's gone. There's no bringing her back. You're the only thing that doesn't fit here. Who are you? Give up, Darnik. You'll never find her. I will never give up. First demon emerged. I think he's coming back to us. Darnik, hold on just a little longer. He's waking up. Darnik thought we might have lost you. The thing is, everything was so real. The curse has made its way to Cinda. All of us should move on from here. I'm happy we were able to fight it off. Maybe we should follow Nally to Taylor. Then we can talk there. I agree, Nally, our trust is in you. Albert can live up to it. Any quest up to you. The game does explain itself. It explains what's going on. Darn it. I never thought I would see it again. Oh darn it, you saved us from the curse. You don't have anything to say? Say a thing. Why don't you stop by later? I have a surprise for you. When Castleria became cursed, the demon threw me into the water. At the heart of the Tri River, my mind settled. I was able to swim ashore. Do you know why the curse started? An astronomer named Thomas was telling the townspeople about the new planet in the sky. He said it was a twin planet to Valknor. Our planet. Something about a firmament layer. An ocean of the sky. That doesn't even make sense. This world is making me crazy. Did the astronomer tell you where he was going? He was headed south to the Sand Cities. There was talk of ancient prophecies. Hey, I'm just a blacksmith trying to stay alive. I'm sorry I don't know more. Thank you for your help. We will have to start thinking about food soon. The fields are surrounded by orcs. There are many towers in our world. The machines use lightning to kill all those who enter. The caves of Volnuk are endless. Here's a cutscene. It's probably one of the biggest in the game. I'm happy we made it here safe. Now we can talk. I know I have a few questions. The curse has been increasing in the land. I was up north for trade when the area had to be evacuated. From there, the curse has been spreading. What is wrong, Ava? I found Ava in one of the old forbidden orbs. I was in there looking for a way out of the orb when she came out of one of the chambers. You went in the forbidden orb? I guess you were desperate, but I've only ever heard of monsters coming from those chambers. Monsters? What do you mean? I was in one of those chambers. I don't know why you came out of the chamber, but you did, Ava. We may never know. Well, actually... What do you mean? I might have a little explanation. It kind of goes along with Shran's wife. I'm sorry to interrupt, but a battalion of mine has been cut off by an orc army carrying a Shran's banner. My name is Tyrn. I couldn't help but overhear you talk. I know your name. You're the hero of Yrn for King Torok's army. Okay, I'm happy we're all well introduced. As I was saying, Shran's wife is in a chamber, but she is as grotesque as the monsters that have come out of those chambers. Who is the Shran? I would like to know as well. That's the million gold piece question now, isn't it? From what I've learned treasure hunting, he seems to have an origin story. Only the worst bad guys have their own origin stories. It all started on a dark and stormy night, about 3 years ago. Someone please help. Who goes there? My name is Shran, please let me in. The monsters will get me. I got them. Wow, how did you do that? Follow me. What is this place? You are in the mines of Relmok. It is a rare find to find one such as yourself. Such as myself, what do you mean? I can sense the gift is strong in you. We will talk more in the mines. Let us leave the storm. The battle at Relmok was my father's defeat. We didn't know the Forgotten Mines would have so many orcs. Many abandoned their homes in the village that day. My uncle and I moved to the Winter Kingdom for safety. Shran was broken and lost with nowhere else to go. The Forgotten offered him a place to stay. Soon they showed Shran how to harness his powers. I don't think they knew how powerful he would become. I believe Shran is now leading the Forgotten, and he is searching for gold to free his wife. Why does he need gold? Wait a minute. You're not one of those crazies who read the Princess Aresta story, are you? Darnik, how else would you explain the orc armies, the poison swamps from the gold mining, the sudden desire to erect gold images to an otherwise unknown man's wife? I'm not crazy. Whoa, I didn't see that. The Princess of Aresta is about a young man who throws a piece of gold in a well every day for a year, wishing the gods would bring him a wife. Then one day from the well, a beautiful woman climbs up. The man is overjoyed to see the woman of his dreams, but the other men in the town go mad and hurt him. They conspire to kill him and steal him, but the woman of the well finds out and promises marriage to the King of Sands in exchange for his life. The king, of course, accepts her. Thanks for clearing that up. I'm sorry I called you crazy. What you're saying does make more sense. Most people can't separate the fact from the myth. I don't like being crazy. So the well in the myth is a chamber, like the one Ava came from? Exactly. The gold was purified and occupied. Ava, did your parents give you any gold before they put you in the chamber? No, but they gave me a large silver medallion with our family's emblem. I don't seem to have it anymore. She was wearing a precious metal. So I guess we know why he wants gold and silver. Now what do we do about it? Now we can make a trap. I must get this information to King Torok. Please excuse my rudeness. Darnik, if you ever come back to the Winter Kingdom, come find me. I could use a swordsman when I go after Shran. Thank you, I will. Where do we go from here? My sister is out there somewhere. That demon made me realize I have to find her. I think there is a lot more to Ava's story than any of us know. I'd like to help you unravel the mystery. I guess it's up to you, Ava. What do you want to do? I want to help you find your sister, Darnik. Maybe we can discover more about my transformation after. Then our first step is to see my uncle in the Winter Kingdom. He might be able to shine some light on what happened to my sister. I'm not going to let anything happen to you, Ava. You can count on me. Thank you. Main quest update. So there's like a tree place to the north of the city, and it lets you spend the points, and you get like extra attack things for your characters. I'll show you guys how to use it. So this orb gives you a new skill, grow for experience points. So how you find is you can read this tablet at the front. It says these are Ava's skills are blue, Nally's skills are yellow, and Darnik's skills are red. So you can like Darnik's your attack high, Ava's your red, and then Nally's your ninja. So I'm here, I might as well get a couple of things. Of course, you can see your experience points in here. It'll tell you. I might have spent them all. I did. If you touch guys, you're attacking them. Some of them are really strong, so you want to stay away from them. Sometimes there's just shops in the wilderness. You can buy something from them. Cestus is kind of cool. Now you'll use the Cestus. Who goes there? It's Darnik, Spice Trader. You have others with you? They're my companions. Follow me, we have much to discuss. So after making Beautiful Kingdom 1, I decided to make Beautiful Kingdom 2. And then I decided, after making most of the game, just putting them together. Making one big game that was, had some cool stuff. Horrible dreams the past month, but the fairies have spoken of an ancient hero's return. You speak of descendant Saresta, son of Gawain and the princess. The bloodlines was lost long ago, before the wars. The identity of the hero has been sought after. Only one with the gift can unlock the riddle. Be that as it may, I need your help. The great towers of Thurston are ever on the Zinchu demons. There are 4 towers in our world, and it is said that Xantron has 4 identical towers. 2 ruled by Magnok, 2 ruled by Veltri. Where do we come in? I need you to climb the towers and retrieve the crystals from the ancient statues. The removal of the crystals will destroy the towers. However, the destruction is the only way to slow down the Zinchu invasion of our world. The curse has destroyed our world, and Xantron is still far away. I will do what I can to help. Once you've destroyed all 4 towers, come and visit me. I will use the crystals to channel the fairy's energy. Good luck. Crystal quest added. So you can go to these towers and go to the top and get some stuff. But I'm not going to do that right. So go back. Okay, I think that's enough for the video. I might just track to get to the Winter Kingdom. And I think once you're in the Winter Kingdom, the game's pretty straightforward from there. You got your people. You can go. You can go and talk to your uncle here. But that's about it. I'm gonna cut the video for. Good luck playing.